Oh, oh, man, boy, am I having a great day today. July 23rd, 2018, Monday Night Raw in Cincinnati. I almost said Cleveland, but that's okay. I botched just like everybody else. Part of my production botches all the time. So you know why? Because nothing matters. We got $2.35 billion coming our way. We're Fox going to SmackDown Live. See, they got bronchitis. Did I hear some dude named Michael just randomly insult my show on YouTube? Oh, well, let's go back in time on his channel. There's that video he took from Randy Orton's return at Extreme Rules 2018 live in Pittsburgh. So let's block that video to get our revenge on him for just being one of those fans who just thinks he knows what he's saying. But you know, he's stupid, just like all my other fans. They don't know what they're talking about. That's why I'm wearing my CM Punk shirt tonight. Because tonight, I pull off the ultimate troll. I troll the heck out of my fans, giving me all the money. Just like the themes in my son Shane's theme music. Money, 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 money. So tonight, so you see, all day, I didn't really sit down and write a script for tonight's show. Tonight, we're just going to wing everything except for two things. First off, we're going to be announcing a all-women's pay-per-view to start off the show. We'll bring in on Triple H because, people love Triple H because they want him to take over my job once I'm dead, which will never happen. I will live forever. I'm immortal, just the immortal one, Hulk Hogan. I'm ripped as hell as well. So, you know what? I'm going to bring Triple H in. Sorry, it's my bronchitis. Bringing Triple H to draw in some viewers, which that's just very easy numbers to bring in right there with trips coming in. And then, of course, we'll announce that big announcement about the women's pay-per-view. And, of course, there's going to be all those sexy ladies up on the stage. Most of them, I wish, and those are the Attitude Era, I would write myself to hit on them and just be all over, just like I was all over Trish and Sable and Tori back in the Attitude Era, like those days. And then, of course, the cap it all off. It'll be my crowning gem of a moment. My golden boy Roman will get his moment. You see, ever since that night at the greatest Royal Rumble, Stu bronchitis, and he takes some medication for that. Ever since that night at the greatest Royal Rumble where that botch happened, botches in Roman's matches are awesome because it gives me an excuse to get him to get more sympathy. Sympathy, just like that stupid goat face Daniel Bryan was getting back in 2014. To get his big moment at WrestleMania, we had to give him just because we had our hands tied. But you know what? We still won. We still won because we still got all the money coming in because we don't have to do anything else. All the people who work so hard, they just think they have it all because they work hard. They don't want to get somewhere. But you know what? It's people like us who just stick around, and we're the ones that are successful. But then, anyways, at the end of the night, Roman, he lost to Bobby Extreme Rules, but we just had to get Bobby to win just so he can look more qualified to face Roman, to put him over, to put him in the main event of SummerSlam, and finally have man, that bronchitis really sucks. Have that moment where he just gets crowned and cheered like crazy. Yeah, yeah, yes, 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 yes. Yes! That's why, that's right. Yeah, so in order to make this moment happen, I have to bring in my good friend pal from SmackDown Live, Jesse James. Road Dogg, you're a brilliant writer on SmackDown. We got Jinder Mahal. We built a new star in Jinder Mahal at the top of SmackDown Live. You know what happened? I see, with all this money, we can just do whatever we want. I wanted to, for about a year or so, since SmackDown got over on its own, let's bring them down and have Raw be the top show. Now, we can do whatever we want. It doesn't matter. We got all the money coming in.
lights are still on. My alarm clock is still blinking. And yet I'm getting alerts of my own live stream starting again. As a WWE fan, today was just a crummy day. I wake up this morning to an email from YouTube saying that my video of my Randy Orton returning Extreme Rules got blocked worldwide by WWE. I'm sure how many of us in the WWE universe, or us fans, have posted several videos from us, from live events. Why mine? Then we had Raw tonight. Just like it has since the Superstar shakeup. It sucked. Last week I said that Raw drew no interest for me at all going into SummerSlam. SmackDown did. Raw didn't. And tonight's episode of Raw, nope. We had matches announced. None of them interested me. None. None at all. Like, oh, this match is happening. Why? This match is happening. Why? And we get Roman and Brock. Oh, shut up! When are you going to learn? When will they finally... What's going to wake these guys up? What's going to wake them up? We're getting Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. For the 4th time. It didn't work at WrestleMania 34. They had a match for no reason again at Greatest Royal Rumble. And now we're getting it again. Because Vince is just dreaming of a white Christmas with Roman raising the title high. He'll defeat Brock Lesnar, who has had the greatest title reign of all. He would beat out this guy right here. I literally all day have been working on match cards for myself, and my friend Daniel Gaiza, and my cards, of course, for SummerSlam and TakeOver. I know most of my SummerSlam predictions are not correct, but you know what? I'm keeping it that way because I would rather prefer to see most of these matches on my card anyways than what we're getting so far on a Raw brand, at least that I know of. And I'm glad I had that to do, because if not, I just didn't care about this episode of Raw at all. Nothing mattered. Nothing that happened tonight mattered or got me any more excited for SummerSlam. Yes, I'll give that a couple of matches weren't too bad. Tonight, though, again, it wasn't a show like they tried, but nothing worked. It was called, they knew what they were doing, but one, it was a procrastinated show, and two, well, actually 3 things. 2, it had Vince's own humor into it, because everything I was hearing tonight, a lot of them saying, that's Vince. That's Vince talking. That's Vince talking. That is Vince talking. And of course, it was one of those shows, 3 of me, that just felt like it insulted our intelligence. That's what this show is about. It's one thing for a show to be bad, like I said before, but it's one thing for it to be a show that sounds like they're just doing it all on purpose. Especially from stuff you hear from the commentary team. You know it's all Vince. Vince was at Extreme Rules. Maybe that's why Lashley won the match at Extreme Rules. But then he's there tonight. Roman wins. He probably wanted to be there just to get you back. He probably cracked open all the beers and stuff backstage for that big victory and whatnot. Oh, and also how many times about that we had to hear about this women's pay-per-view, which again, I know some people don't like the idea about an all women's pay-per-view. Me, want to give it a shot, see what happens. But we heard it every 5 freaking minutes. 3 hours of hearing every 5 minutes. Oh, we're having an all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution. We're having an all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution. Did you guys hear, guys? We're having an all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution on October 28th. You guys heard that, right? No, let me repeat that one more time. We're having an all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution. I better stop. I better stop because my power will go out again for no reason whatsoever. Seriously, it's not storming here. I don't know if a fuse blew outside somewhere or if I blew a fuse just by, yik-yakking with my ranting. And yeah, Vincent Road Dogg just sent a curse on me or something. I don't know. Okay, that's a little too ridiculous, but I had to go that far. But guys, Long introduction, but what is going on? This is a Club of the Man at Chance coming at you. And once again, Raw sucked this week. And today's been a sucky day for me, period. Well, not completely, but it's just been a sucky day. But so we're going to talk about this sucky episode, which, as I said, nothing really mattered on the show. I didn't care about anything that really happened for the most part. A couple matches I'll give that were good. I mean, even the main event, despite the results, I thought wasn't too bad between Roman and Lashley. But again, why the match Extreme Rules happened? Why? What was the point of Bobby winning the match? This is what happened anyways. I don't know. I'm stupid, apparently, according to the chairman of this company that continues to support Vince McMahon. But let's check the live chat first, see what's going on, guys. Let's see here. We have Dakota saying, F you, Roman. F you, Roman. Do you agree that Lashley's spear is 10 times better? Definitely. Lashley better get added to the match at SummerSlam, and I would say also have Strowman cash in next week. I mean, that could work. I mean, the card I was doing for my one buddy, he actually predicted a fatal four-way at SummerSlam between Roman, Lesnar, Lashley, and Strowman, which would make sense. Lashley doesn't have a win over Reigns. They're 1-1, but of course that win's not supposed to be remembered more. It did not happen, guys. And Strowman can cash in, but let's look at getting that because we're getting a match of Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman at SummerSlam again. Okay, I'll give it the fact with the Money in the Bank contract on the line, but still, like, why would Kevin Owens want to challenge Strowman again? Like, there better be something else that happens for that match. Because if it's just gonna be just Owens and Strowman again, just for the heck of it, Owens isn't gonna win. There's no doubt about it at all. Orton is the next top heel after Styles beats Joe, probably. Hey again, Lauren. Hello again, Tia and Coop Hunter. I told someone to join, a friend. That's cool. Lauren gave Raw an F. Absolutely terrible. She's like, my Vince impression. Thank you. It is Roman Reigns' fault. LOL. Raw was trash. Turn alert, Mike. The stream turned heel on you and broke your heart. Yeah, I can say that about other stuff, but we're not going to go there. Thumbs up for the Vince impression. Thanks, Tia Coop Hunter. Everyone check my Twitter and see what I tweeted about Roman versus Brock 4. Let's do that, Bob. I almost called you Bobby. Wow. Robbie, really quick. We also have Jade V. I'm guessing that's Dakota's friend joining us in the live chat. So thank you for joining me, Jade, as well. Okay, so Robbie's tweet on Twitter. If I was booking this, I'd add the stipulation. If Roman loses, he can't challenge for both the Universal and WWE Championship for a whole year. Like, retweeting with comment, hashtag Raw, Vince McMahon, Triple H, and you know what? For the heck of it, Road Dogg. But I'll probably get blocked by Road Dogg for this. Just you watch. I tagged Road Dogg in that retweeting that genius idea that my good friend Robbie One Kenobi just came up. So you know what? I'll probably get added to the list of Road Dogg's blocked people. But I don't care anymore. I do not care. We'll talk more about the Roman Reigns situation when we get to the end of this video, because I have some things I want to say about that as well. But anyways, check this live chat. Jade said, "I'm here to cut up." Mike, you got your wish. Another Riot Squad match. I want to talk about that also, because that was, of all the Riot Squad matches, that one was my least favorite, and I'll explain why. You retweet that. Hi, Jay. He is making fun of Vince. Hello, shocker. It was an all-women's pay-per-view. I thought it was going to be that or the women's tag title thing, which, again, I'm still not really for. Lauren said negatives. Roman being #1 contender. That Finn and Baron segment. Oh, my goodness. The Sasha Bailey storyline and the Ember Liv match. Positives. Triple H and Stephanie return. Mickey finally wins a match. And over. Robbie, Brock versus Reigns wants to see loser leaves WWE forever. I like your CM Punk shirt. Thank you, Dakota. Trish is all mine. Vince, take your hands off of her. Yes, give Vince. You don't keep bringing in all your women just so you can just fool around with them like you want to do. Okay, that's getting a little too far. I better calm down now. Let's see here. Dakota hates Rowan more than anything. Lauren says Mickey finally wins a match in over 6 months. Possible heel turn for the leaders of worlds. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, we'll talk about that. What was the point of last year with Extreme Rules again? Probably probably just so you know they're giving Roman another opportunity for no reason whatsoever. So they had to make somebody else look credible to have Roman beat them just for the heck of it again. It's a good you have it with Jinder Mahal. I don't think it was a heel turn for Matt and Bray. I think they're sick of the BT making a mockery of the tag team division. Good question, Lauren. The All-Women pay-per-view will suck unless Triple H runs it. Again, I want to see what happens, but yeah. Sorry about that they removed your return of Orton. Not your fault, but yeah, I don't understand it now. Yeah, I still get it. Roman still got a good reaction. I'm not sure. WWE is sourpusses, Dakota says. They pretty much are. They're just I don't even know what to say. JD, like Roman, what was that segment between Jinder and Braun? Don't get me started on that. Also, on my TV card, WWE turned heel on your last stream. They turned heel on me a long time ago. Jinder is a joke. That's exactly as always should have been. Here is the current written match card for SummerSlam, Lauren says. Let's see what happens. Also, Mike, your thoughts on Kelly possibly returning now? I mean, I'd be fine with it. See what she could do. Yeah. Loogie PS3 channel has WWE footage on her channel all the time, and nothing happens to her. Yeah, I don't understand. Again, I don't understand. I know you guys. Again, some of you guys have posted videos from like a live event, and your stuff didn't get blocked either. Which I'm glad they did, but I don't get why mine got blocked, which I thought was stupid. The saga continues with Lesnar Reigns, and not a good saga, a terrible one. Exactly. # best live stream ever. Thanks, Tia Coupar. I think Vince has wet dreams about Roman versus Brock every night. Yeah, I do too. Roman versus Brock Lesnar, the Leader of Worlds versus the B Team, SmackDown Tag Title Tournament. Not a bad idea at all. I actually like that for a SmackDown Tag Title Tournament. Miz versus Bryan, yes. Becky and Carmella. Ronda versus Alexa. Joe versus Styles. Taker versus Cena. And Nakamura versus they got cut off there. Hardy and Orton. Wouldn't be a bad card. I kind of want Owens to win the briefcase off of Strowman, to be honest. Would definitely be interesting, but I've probably said before, if they're really going to do that match, I feel like Owens has to have something else up his sleeve besides just a regular one-on-one match. Nothing else happens, because like in reality, Strowman has thrown Owens off the top like a high spot like twice now. At this point, why would you want to even continue to go after the man? My honest opinion. Why Taker versus Cena again? Yeah, I mean, not saying I would hate to see it happen again, but it's just like I don't understand why it would happen again at this point, honestly. But if it happens, whatever. Jordan remains off TV until Creative has a storyline for him. I mean, there pretty much was one there with how he got written off TV. Good question, Robbie. Do you think KO will win the Money in the Bank by DQ? Not sure. Did you hear the women's division is getting their own pay-per-view in October called Evolution? No, Robbie, I didn't hear about that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, was that the thing that they mentioned 50 times tonight on the show? And besides, Coachman also doing another terrible job. I'm sorry. Jonathan Coachman has just done a terrible job since returning to WWE as a commentator, using all his ESPN, whatever heck you call it, sports calls or whatnot and this stuff, which it got on my nerves big time, especially today. So for that, Coach, you just made the list. Sure, I might add a few more things to this list tonight. All right, let's leave that there. Got that. Let's see here. Let's see here. I thought Vince liked Lashley. Guess not. Who knows? I don't know. He was apparently in the main event of WrestleMania 23. Nope. As this man right here would say, there's only one main event. It's a match that goes on last. The Battle of the Millionaires was not on last. It was not the main event. We're not stupid, Vince. Once again. Jason Jordan is not medically cleared. It was leaked. His neck is still hurt, and they evaluated him, and WWE doesn't know when he will be okay. Yikes, that would be terrible if that is the case. W show should have brought back Halloween Havoc. Sure, why not? She's not really into the women's pay-per-view. I don't think it's fair to the men. True. They should have called the women's pay-per-view the Divas Revolution. No, not Divas. Don't mention that word again, Dakota. LOW. What was worse? Every time they promoted the women's the WWE Evolution pay-per-view, or every time JBL reminded us that Del Rio won the world title with that kick. Probably JBL's commentary. The former Divas returning for October 28th are Lita and Trish, already confirmed. Good. Maria will be training the Performance Center next week, and Kelly wants to return to Raw. Interesting. Triple H's beard is getting long. Roman sucks. Lesnar's coming back to Raw next week. Who knows if that is true or not? He probably won't show up again for a heck of it. Dakota would rather have Lesnar versus Roman versus Lashley over Lesnar and Roman. True, but the only thing is with the only thing again is I don't want them to have this thing where Brock doesn't get pinned, or they have Strowman cash in and copy exactly what Seth Rollins did. Mickey Effin finally won a match over 6 months. Yeah, exactly. Shows how crappy her run's been. Do you think AJ Lee will return for the pay-per-view? Doubt it. If Punk and Vince are still on bad terms, you could see Braun getting disqualified, so KO gets the briefcase and Strowman still looks strong. Would I mean, as long as it's part of the stipulation, that could happen. Or will be a dominating heel champ if SmackDown is smart. I think so. Hi Jade. SmackDown has better champs and better talent, definitely. Owens will win the briefcase off of Strowman. She thinks, did Vince block you on Twitter? So far, not yet. Actually, you know what? Let's just look for the heck of it, see if Vince or Road Dogg blocked me on Twitter, because I just, tagged him in the post. Who knows? Again, they're probably going to shut my power in another minute anyways. Final countdown. Nope, Vince didn't block me. Road Dogg didn't block me either. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care at this point. They're not worth my time. Cedric Alexander is more credible a champion than Brock Lesnar. Exactly. And actually, funny thing is I saw someone share something online saying that with Mojo Rawley's win tonight, he has more wins on Raw already than Brock Lesnar ever had on Raw. Mojo Rawley has more wins on Raw all time than our Universal Champion. I mean, yes, give the fact that he was on SmackDown most of the beginning of his career, but Brock's been on Raw now, will be considered a Raw superstar for 2 years now. And even with his 2012, he's not really been on having one match on Raw since. And he's a Universal Champion for probably almost 500 days now. That's sad. That's so sad. I continue to say that I feel, Mojo has somewhat potential. See what we can do, but that read my answer to Robbie's tweet. TN Couponer says, let me see what it is. I can catch up with this live chat, and I better get started this review because it's already like 1:30 in the morning here. Let's see here. TN Couponer said, a good idea, but my dream is lose at least WWE forever. Woo. That's bold there, TM Couponer. Better watch it. You might get blocked for that. Another reason why this show sucked now, because it was sponsored by Burger King. Have it your way. And I say that because I used to work at Burger King for 2 years, and most of the people there sucked. And that slogan, have it your way, has to go away. Let's see here. Let's turn up this live chat. Lauren's going to my tweets. You don't like Triple H. I do. No. I'm fine with Triple H. I mean, insult him, definitely. I have no issues with Triple H at all, but I tagged him on there just so you know, hey, you like good ideas, read that Triple H. Nice puncture, thanks, Lauren. Dakota doesn't like Loogie. The Lashley match looked like it was going to be a squash match, and the spear happened pretty much. W may sign Matt Riddle. He's probably going to show up at SummerSlam and go straight to the main roster. Don't know who he is, but okay. Corey Grace is best commentator for Raw, and Coachman is the worst. I definitely. If I was Lashley, I would look at Vince and say, go, yeah, pretty much, exactly. That's why I would do the same thing. SmackDown Live, the best commentator is Graves, and the worst is Byron. Definitely. Yeah, I definitely agree. Where's Chad Gable? he was backstage tonight before that dumb segment with Corbin and Balor. Women's Revolution. I like Louie's channel, but she loves every match. Raw #Raw needs Robbie. That's another tweet I will tweet out. I forgot to do please sign Robbie. Did you see Triple H and Vince cry? Stephanie didn't. I thought I noticed Triple H started here, but I didn't notice but the other ones. AJ will return sometime this year or next year. Let's see. Road Dogg blocked you. Hello, I hope not. If he does, I don't care. And he said if KO wins by pinfall, submission, count, or DQ, it's a briefcase. Okay. Thanks for clarifying that. Instead of reviewing Raw, you should just rant on how garbage the product currently is. I mean, what did we really miss tonight? Nothing really. No. Again, I do like Triple H, Lauren. Mojo has more wins than Brock on Raw. Yeah, exactly. Lesnar's a smart-ass answer when he went to UFC. He thought the Universal title stood for something else, like Universal effing Champion. I was like, really? Exactly. What happened to Zack Ryder? WWE doesn't care about him. Yaki was talking to Balor. All the commentators on SmackDown are good. Yeah, Tom Phelps are fine too. Robbie is Raw. I don't agree. Tom is worse than Byron. Tom botches every week. Byron doesn't. Tom Phelps is okay. He's not awesome, but he's all right. I don't mind Tom. I take Raw's right. But let's get into this review and just go through things pretty quickly here. Because it's 1:30 in the morning. There wasn't much to talk about. So we started off with having everyone. I saw people from SmackDown, few from NXT. Well, Nikki Cross also. Maybe she'll make her debut now that she lost the #1 contenders match, and well, she's pretty much wrapped up with NXT as well. So maybe she'll debut on SmackDown tomorrow night. She's been being seen on a few house shows also. But basically, without going and reading off all the details, Vince McMahon and came out there. Raw Triple H and McMahon. They announced that they're going to be having an all-women's pay-per-view Evolution, which if you didn't hear, guys, we're having an all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution in October, which, again, I do agree it could suck, but let's see what happens. There are some matches I feel, we could see on the show. Like, I don't know. I mean, even though Asuka's being booked like crap now, I've always wanted to see a match with Asuka and Kairi Sane. Maybe we'll get a Bayley and Sasha Banks match, but who knows? It'll probably be December, and this storyline is still going to be crazy there. Probably something with Ronda. Charlotte's probably going to be there also. So maybe since Caitlyn's supposed to be coming back to the Mae Young Classic. Well, also I think the Mae Young Classic finals are going to be there also. They announced. So I don't know. Maybe Shayna Baszler will be there to defend her NXT title. Wait and see what I think it could definitely be. It could be good if Triple H does write it, but if not, then the show could suck. But I'll get a chance to see what happens. But yeah, that was announced. And then we have backstage segments first involving Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt telling us they're here, and then Axel and Dallas are backstage talking about how excited they are about that. Again, that there's this pay-per-view in October called Evolution. It's an all-women's pay-per-view. Yeah, Axel and Dallas are talking about that also backstage. And they can't decide what women they want to see the most. But they're just raving about how they've been winning the past few weeks, and before they were pretty much doing nothing, and now they're getting ready to defend their tag titles, and there's no one they'd rather walk with than each other, because B stands for brothers. They hug it out, and they go to leave, but then all of a sudden they realize they forgot the tag titles, which again, yes, I know, like the B team, went from nothing to all of a sudden being tag champions. So it's two guys that I definitely wanted to succeed, such as Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Again, I wanted to see succeed. So in some ways, I feel it was somewhat working, in my opinion, because again, it's showing it's two guys that literally were nobodies, but somehow in an entertaining way, in my opinion, they're getting by and winning matches. And to me, I do find it a little entertaining. So I'm not completely upset the B team's Raw tag champions, but again, I do agree. Where's the rest of the depth in this division? So we had the rematch for the tag titles. It was the Leader of Worlds taking on the B team. Match, again, nothing too special. But once again, the B team win the match after another. They randomly Hardy and Wyatt just run into each other. and then that's how they because that mishap again, because they keep happening with the B team. They retain. Afterwards, it looked like the Weird World was about to give them a sign of respect, going wonderful, and then all of a sudden they attacked them and laid them out. So yeah, I don't know if this was a double turn or if if them just being the baby faces saying we're sick of you guys just mocking us and just getting your way and whatnot. So it could have been a double turn. I don't know, but I'm just gonna say they might put the Extreme and maybe have another Ultimate Deletion match at SummerSlam maybe. I don't know. That's why I'm going to put it in my predicted match card when I upload this after I do this review. As again, my power doesn't go out again. But yeah, so that we had that happen. And then man, let's talk about this ugly segment. We have Finn Balor, the guy who just does nothing but smiles all the time, backstage talking to Chad Gable about this pay-per-view we're getting upcoming soon called the Evolution. It's an all-women's pay-per-view, if you guys haven't heard that. And they want to know if anybody's going to be coming back. But then Finn Balor knows someone's taking his stuff out. And the guy explains that Constable Corbin ordered his stuff to be moved to a new locker room. And then Balor has to show him. And then he walks him over to a child's playhouse, like a doghouse, because that's literally what Vince thinks of Finn. Oh, see that Finn Balor guy. I don't know why I ever gave him an opportunity for the Universal Championship. He got hurt, so yeah, he's nothing now. Take that stupid face paint off of him and just make him a nobody. That's what we're gonna do. Have him feud with Constable Corbin now. That no storyline whatsoever. So just have him feud. What the heck? So we'll put a doghouse in on there, and that'll show exactly what. That's exactly what I think of Finn. So Corbin thinks the same way. Aha! I'm a genius. I'm a freaking genius. Thank you, Roman. You're my good luck charm. So Corbin rolls up and he explains that he felt that Balor is too big of a superstar after his victory at Extreme Rules. Not that it was a locker room. So Finn says this is great. He's always wanted his very own Finn's Fun House. I think so. Corbin tells him to just go get ready for your match against McIntyre. So I guess we could continue this feud between Corbin and Balor. They're having another match next week, but knowing how crappy the SummerSlam card on Raw ended so far, we'll probably get a match between them at SummerSlam again. Why? It doesn't feel like a pay-per-view worthy match. Don't do it. And if you do it at SummerSlam, put it on a pre-show. But I'm sorry, we already have a planned pre-show match for SummerSlam coming up, which is why it's on my predicted match card. But I will talk about that shortly. Now we have Bayley backstage with Sasha talking about how they two had a long talk, realizing their differences and what makes them strong. Meaning that they're different, but they have the same dream, and their dreams got bigger with Evolution, and they're more than ready than ever to be on the same page. Bayley says it was nice to finally hear what Sasha felt last week, and Sasha says she knows she feels the same way, and they leave and send us to break. And they call each other sisters and whatever, some of that. So I guess we're not doing that whole lesbian angle, which, okay, made me feel a little bit better because, again, no offense again, but that would not work for Sasha and Bayley. It works for maybe like Mickie James and Alexa Bliss, but not Sasha and Bayley. And then we have them taking on two jobbers. They win the match. They hug it out at the end. Yes, I know, probably hearing stuff like, oh, this could be just, having Sasha say the whole heartfelt thing and then act like they are fine, and all of a sudden, boom, Sasha breaks Bayley's heart. The storyline has been dragging on for months and months and months. It's always one step forward, two steps back. One step forward, two steps back. One step forward, two steps back. And now, before you know it, when the match finally happens, nobody will care. Don't care about that. We had that. Then we had a recap of Owens being thrown off the top of the steel cage. We have Elias on stage about to talk about his debut album before he got interrupted for the first time by Braun Strowman. Braun got on the microphone. He gets a nod to the appreciation to get these hands and says, we're talking about two things tonight. And of course, once again, he reminds us, and in case you guys didn't know, there's going to be a all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution in October. He congratulates the women in the back, especially his mixed match challenge partner Alexa Bliss. He also has a combination for Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley. They've been talking about them butting heads week after week, but tonight they go one-on-one for opportunity against Brock at SummerSlam. But the way he sees it, it doesn't matter who it is or even Brock, because sooner or later the monster will come calling, since he has the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he asks the crowd how he'd look at his Universal Champion, and he just starts running around and going like, "Whoa, ah," doing that whole spew, which again, I know some people are definitely starting to get sick of Braun Strowman. I mean, I still like him. I think he's entertaining and whatnot, but I am slowly seeing the fact that I said on Twitter, it looks like Braun Strowman's now like Vince's bait to kiss up to us, like, oh, Roman will win, but we'll have Braun come afterwards and start destroying everything. Because that's exactly what happened in that Elimination Chamber. Braun pinned everyone, then Roman's able to pin Braun, and Braun throws him through and then Braun throws everything, throws him through a pod, but it doesn't matter because nothing happened for him afterwards. He just got a consolation prize at WrestleMania with this tag title run for a day with Nicholas. But anyway, so surprise, Kevin Owens comes out. He can't believe Braun. He's about to call him a son of a bitch, but he doesn't. And he says after what he did at Extreme Rules, throw him off a cage. The announce table thinks he can come out here like nothing happened, just talk about the Universal title. No, he tried to befriend him out of the kindness of his heart, but because his son thought it'd be a good idea. And maybe if his dad was friends with Strowman, he could be a tag team champion like Nicholas was. But Braun crushed his dreams when he crushed Owens' spine. This kid used to think he was indestructible, but now they're scared just to see Owens go down the stairs because they see the pain on his face, and he gets family to take care of. He's got a family to take care of, and Strowman tries to take everything away from him. So now he's going to take everything away from Braun, and Braun tells him to hobble his rear end down and try, but Owens is having it. He points out that he won their match at Extreme Rules, which is true. He has nothing left to prove. Strowman's problem, though, has just begun. Constable Corbin comes out saying Stephanie has empowered him personally, as always, and he's been given the task to handle the situation tonight. Even though Braun doing what he did at Extreme Rules was legal, but it was morally reprehensible. And since being appointed constable, he's done everything he could to help superstars grow, which feeds into a short joke about Finn Balor, of course, which is just stupid. So Corbin's found someone to teach Braun to control his temper. Who does he bring out? Mr. Breathing Exercise, bringing inner peace. Jinder freaking Mahal. Him and Sunil will come out. They try to do the breathing exercises. Braun just says, get these hands, and just boots Jinder and just hits a power slam on Sunil Singh. That's all we got there. Didn't care. It was stupid. We got another recap of that thing. You guys know that thing. You guys know that in October that we're having that all women's pay-per-view called Evolution. In case you didn't know, that's what we're having on October 28th. We get a recap of what happened last week with Ronda's interference, and then that the match is official between Ronda and Alexa at SummerSlam. Again, I still would have liked to have seen something else happen besides Ronda just get handed the match during her suspension. Like Stephanie was there tonight. Why did she try to address the situation with Kurt? I know Stephanie McMahon would not be okay with Kurt just giving Ronda a match. I can't, even as a fan right now, I was not okay with the way Ronda was given the Raw Women's Championship match last week. She was suspended based off of her actions, and she trespasses during a suspension, yet she still was getting a title opportunity at SummerSlam. So basically, I can cheat off my tests. I could go back to school and cheat off a test, and I'll be okay. Nope, not at all. We have Mickie James and Natalya. Match was what it was. Mickie James, though, wins with a big boot. And as Lauren says, that's Mickey's first win in over 6 months. Let's check the live chat. I haven't checked in a while just to see what happens. Let's see what we have here. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Man, I missed a lot. I think we're here. Dakota likes Mojo's new finisher. It's a sit-down power bomb. Sit out Alabama slam. It's all right. I wish Mara would come back, but JBL bullied him, unfortunately. He is awesome. Mamma mia. The only thing I care about is the Sasha and Bailey feud and the main event. Will Nikki debut tomorrow as a heel or face? Probably a heel since Sanity's a heel. Let's hope they don't ruin her. They probably will, though. They've had Sanity lose twice already for no reason. I don't know if you knew, but Bailey and Sasha is going to win the first tag titles for females. You see, I'm not completely for women's tag titles. We have enough tag titles. I mean, enough titles the way it is. You know, my thing was, again, if you want to have a women's title picture, merge the women's divisions, merge the tag title divisions. Have just one tag title for the men, one tag title for the women, one singles title for the women, one singles main event title for the man, and then your mid-card championships. But nah, that's too much to ask for. They're not going to do that. But that's how I would accept women's tag titles if there's more depth, and also if you merge the divisions. But not going to happen. I hope Tori and Melina return for the pay-per-view as Maurice. Would be nice. Are you going to watch Miz and Mrs.? Not sure, maybe. Team better than Sasha and Bailey could be Asuka and Bianca Belair and Bailey and Dakota Kai. Those would be good teams. WWE's women's tag titles wouldn't surprise me if Bailey and Sasha win them. Definitely. And Lil Sheree and Kairi Sane. Interesting. Dakota's going to watch it. Lauren says hashtag sign Robbie, Mike, TN, Lauren, and Dakota from WWE, please. She's going to be watching Miz and Mrs. The King Part 1's Halloween Havoc back. We are better than Road Dogg, definitely. I do see the Bells returning to the pay-per-view at Evolution also. He wants Armageddon back. That'd be a good one to bring back. Halloween Havoc and Starrcade, the WrestleMania of WCW. Sure. Do you think there will be women's tag titles? I do. Maybe they'll debut at Evolution, but again, if they do, then merge the divisions. Do you believe in the B team? I guess so. Back then when we were just sexual objects, now they're serious. Yeah, exactly. I didn't like how they were just treated just as, models. They're there for wrestling, not just to show off their asses. I can see the B team turning face and the Leader of Worlds turning heel. I mean, if they pull it off, all right. I mean, I'm not completely against it. No offense, but we all knew the women tag matches are sloppy, so WWE rewards them with tag freaking titles. I miss Demon Balor, so do I. Sheer Balor may go to 205 Live. Are you serious? No. Finn Balor, the first Universal Champion, going to 205 Live? Absolutely not. If he goes there, he's not coming out. Again, 205 Live has gotten better, but I will think more highly of it if people can come out of 205 Live to go to a different brand. I do not want Finn Balor going to 205 Live. He deserves much more than that. I'm sorry. He better not go there. We haven't seen him since 2016. Demon Balor. But why is that Vince doesn't care about NXT talent? They're better than jobbers they have now. Probably because they're not his creation. Finn better not go. Finn needs to go to SmackDown, yes. And Sasha, yes. Finn was so good in New Japan. He definitely was. Did you notice Charlie's arms are bigger than Sasha's and Bailey's? No, I did not, but that's hilarious. Bailey and Sasha were going to kiss after their victory. Oh, God, goodness. Finn was a lightweight. Did he lose weight? He is 190 pounds. He's probably about that, yeah. Bailey and Sasha should have happened at WrestleMania. I guess it was a plan, but apparently they had heat backstage for, questioning the creative teams. That's why they got thrown to the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. That was the second time Elias interrupted Matt and Bray. Oh, my bad. No disrespect to Orton's heel turn, but to be honest, Sasha and Roman need it more. I definitely agree. Do you know Elias is on Spotify? Yes. Braun's face run is awful. Elias, Braun versus Brock would have been more epic at Mania, definitely. Tina Kumar agrees. You think Hogan will interfere in a Universal title match? It'd be stupid. If Hogan interfered in a title match, it would just be Vince McMahon kissing up, trying to get something. Like the rumors of like, oh, this person will be special guest referee. Why? Daniel Bryan's gonna be a special guest referee at special guest referee one of the WrestleManias. Why? Just to kiss up? That's all it was. Ray could be a contender for the WWE title. I'd be cool with seeing a Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles match. Hogan should just freaking leg drop both men, then pin and win the title. That would be hilarious. As Almas and Joe, definitely. Almas can't learn. He lost his Styles already. He squandered his chance. Yeah, he probably, won't be a contender for the WWE title anytime soon, but he did have a good showing. You may not like Stephanie's character, but she knows talent when she sees it. I mean, yeah, again, as I've always said, Stephanie outside of her character, I know is great. But again, I mean, the fact that she's not around all the time has made her more bearable. When she was around like all the time before, and she's constantly just verbally abusing superstars, and no one's getting comeuppance on her, like that was what bothered me about her character, as I've said. As Triple H, yeah, same thing. But I love Triple H. Where's the other Singh bro? He's been out with an injury. Ronda probably will defeat Alexa. Yeah, WWE ruined Natty pretty much. Did you know they did the 5 most overrated wrestlers and Rome wasn't in it? That's ridiculous. Gargano and Ciampa will go to 205 Live also. Wouldn't surprise me. They're so much better than that also. SmackDown will be worth watching tomorrow, definitely. Yeah, Finn should definitely leave if he goes to 205 Live. I feel sorry for him too, as well. Finn goes to SmackDown Live, reunite with the club. Styles, Finn, Gallows, and Anderson. That'd be awesome. Because hates WWE right now. Vince needs to go and retire. He won't, though. It'll be just like how Joe Paterno was before he got in trouble for that sex scandal for Penn State. Natty was in the top 5 overrated. Strange. Yeah, I've been interested to hear who all the top 5 were, but leave that list. But let's continue on with this review because it's already 10-2 here. We have Roman Reigns backstage being interviewed. I'll give credit. I thought this was a really good delivered promo, but of course, sour taste in my mouth. But Roman says he doesn't have an advocate to make excuses for him, but if you look at his resume, you'll understand that he's a workhorse and the most decorated superstar of his generation. He's adding to that tonight when he beats Bobby Lashley goes to SummerSlam, where he's going to whoop Brock Lesnar's ass. And he mentions another thing too, he doesn't care what people think about him, which again, heel move, but we're supposed to take it as a babyface. Exactly. Elias tries again, but he's cut off by Office of Pain. We have Office of Pain on the microphone talking about that they won't wait forever and they want someone to fight them. Office of Pain again, they barely talked in NXT. So, I mean, I wouldn't say they sounded awful on a microphone, but something that worries me, having people who don't really have much experience on a microphone to all of a sudden get their manager taken away from them for no reason whatsoever, does scare me a little bit. They have Titus Worldwide comes out saying that they're trying to help them. Then again, you have former NXT Tag Team Champions, and then you have Titus Worldwide. It was just a complete joke. They brawled. Titus Worldwide somehow comes out on top. So I guess we're getting a third match between them. Like, why? Don't know. They've already beat them twice, but they need to fill in time. Kurt Angle was talking to Stephanie in the garage, admitting that he was worried that she was coming, but the Evolution pay-per-view is making him proud to be GM of Raw. Corbin and Owens ask Stephanie how they want to handle the Braun situation, and she asks Owens how he's doing. He says it's been hard, and the vendetta Braun's held against him. Getting thrown off the cage wasn't just wrong. It's dangerous. He could have ended his career, and he wants to wrestle Strowman again with one condition. He wants to wrestle with the Money in the Bank contract on the line, and it'll change hands no matter what happens. To the finish, Angle thought it was absurd, but Stephanie liked it and agreed to it. Owens hugs Constable Corbin, and Joy and Kurt just opens the door, lets Stephanie leave. Owens bids Stephanie a safe trip. Of course, he's getting what he wants, and then drives away. Again, if it's just a regular one-on-one match, don't really care, even though the contract's on the line. But I feel to make this more interesting, Strowman's got to try to pull something else off at SummerSlam. So we'll see what happens. We got the match there. We have Mojo Rawley versus Tyler Breeze. Before this match started, I think it was Corey Graves. Let me find the tweet here on my Twitter. Corey Graves said something that made me feel that Vince McMahon is a complete hypocrite for saying that. But let me see here. Let me scroll back. I didn't tweet too much tonight. Actually, let's check while I'm here to see if Road Dogg blocked me yet. Nope. I don't care, though. Anyways. Scroll. Oh, yeah. Doing the same thing again and expecting results or something like that, they said. Well, we had this match last week. Mojo's been winning lately, yes, but he's getting constant rematches against people that, like, what are they going to do for him, really? He beats Tyler Breeze again just because. I mean, yes, he's picked up wins. Again, I do think he has decent promo skills. So, of course, we're teasing a feud with him and Bobby Roode, which, like, how's him feud with Bobby Roode going to help him, though? Because Bobby Roode is a complete joke right now as well. We have Ziggler and McIntyre on a Handicam Pro talking about their plan to take over Raw and how Drew isn't any close to the Universal title yet, despite not losing last week. So he's going to face the person who lost the match he was in last week in Finn Balor. Elias attempts to play the guitar again, but then he gets interrupted again by Finn Balor, and we have Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre. Match had some merit to it. It wasn't too bad. But then he lost when Ziggler knocks him on into his crotch on the rope. And so Balor gets disqualified. Ziggler and McIntyre beat him down. But Seth Rollins makes the save. And Ziggler and McIntyre try to walk away, but then Kurt comes out and tells them to restart the match, make it a tag team match playa. Holla holla. So Balor and Rollins just do a little beatdown on Ziggler and McIntyre before we go to a break. The match happened. Don't remember too much from it. Balor and Rollins win. Rollins pins Ziggler. I was wondering, because people, of course, were hoping Ambrose would return tonight since, we're in Cincinnati, his hometown. I thought maybe since they're continuing this feud with Constable Corbin, that Corbin would come out and attack Balor, and that would cause Ambrose to come out and say to eat up the odds. But nope, did not happen. Bobby Lashley's interview backstage saying he's been when the lights are brightest, like at WrestleMania, which again, he did not main event WrestleMania. He was just in the Battle of the Millionaires. Roman has had two chances against Brock and failed. He's going to fail again tonight. He's going to tell Brock to his face they're going to fight next week, and he hopes Lesnar is rested up because there's going to be no sleep till Brooklyn. And once again, we reminded again, in case you guys forgot, we're having a women's pay-per-view in October called Evolution. We have that reminder again. Then we have Ember Moon versus Liv Morgan again. Just another filler match. But what made no sense was, here's the thing. Let me get this straight. Last week, Ember Moon lost to Sarah Logan, thanks to interference from Liv Morgan, who she's already fought twice before she fought Logan. So Liv Morgan is going to be fighting Ember Moon now, and Sarah Logan's been barred from ringside. Logan didn't come out. So here's the thing. Why wasn't Liv barred from ringside? And we had the rematch between Ember and Sarah. I wouldn't have cared either way. Maybe Vince thinks Liv Morgan's hotter, so I'm sorry. Liv Morgan, isn't engaged like Sarah Logan is, so he's like, okay, let's give her more time then. I don't know. Ember wins. Didn't care at all whatsoever. Seth was interviewed backstage. He's all smiles. Once again, pointing over Evolution. You guys didn't hear. We're getting an all-women's pay-per-view, right, called Evolution October. He's happy he pinned Dolph tonight, and Kurt's giving him another match for Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. So we're getting this match, but why is it happening again? We had the Iron Man match. How's this going to top it off? I mean, it could be good, but how's it going to top it off? It's just happening just because. That's all it is. We get a video package for Reigns and Lashley. Elias tries one last time. Angle come out saying that he wanted to tell him the floor is his. So Elias starts singing his song, he gets some time in. But then he starts trying in Cincinnati, and then out came Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns for the match. Lashley and Reigns, Universal Championship, #1 contenders match. I thought, still wasn't too bad between these two of them. I thought they put on a pretty good match for the most part. But of course, Roman won with the spear. Afterwards, exactly what I thought would happen if Roman won Extreme Rules. They shake hands. They're buddy-buddy now. Literally, I said afterwards, that's why I said at the beginning of the stream, Bobby Lashley should just leave. He's had a crappy run since coming back to the WWE. He won a terrible feud with Sami Zayn with that awful material. And then he beat Roman Reigns Extreme Rules, but had to fight him again to earn Universal Championship shot. Meanwhile, I'm sure once someone else beats a big name, they get like a rocket push up to the top also. If Roman would be a Lashley Extreme Rules, eventually money, Vince would have had Roman become Universal Champion, #1 contender right there. Nope. Seriously, this was to me is worse than how Roman got his title opportunity at WrestleMania 32. Yes, he technically he was owed a rematch, but he came out. Triple H came out on Raw and landed the Royal Rumble saying Roman will no longer get opportunities, but they gave opportunities. This time, Roman loses to Bobby Lashley. Lashley's the old contender, but they make him fight again. Makes no sense. That's how it went off the air. I give Raw a D tonight. What does everybody else say on the Twitter? For 7 votes, nobody said A. One person said B, probably Road Dogg or Vince. 43% said C, and 43% said D or lower, also known as rock bottom, because this Raw was absolutely that bad. Again, I give Raw a D. Again, there was a little bit of wrestling matches I thought were not bad. That's why I literally gave it a D, but the rest of the show sucked. Nothing else mattered. Let's check the live chat again. Let's see here. Oh no, Lauren. I literally don't have bronchitis. I was just messing around. I was literally just joking around with that, trying to be Vince. NXT was the worst WWE ever made. WWE would be better if they never replaced ECW. Well, that reality showed NXT was awful. Can you see Corbin as a replacement for Kurt's GM job? Not sure. Bring back TV14. Yes, please bring back ECW, the old ECW, not the WWE brand ECW. Your Ray wrestlers were Angle. Wow. Balor? No way. Natalia? No. Rusev? No. And Lesnar, definitely. Bring back the spinner belt. Bring back the world title. Balor next. Rusev overrated. That's a terrible list. Yeah, definitely. They're more underrated. Ronda versus Triple H at Mania. Nice. Where's Bobby Roode been? Barely anywhere. The W Universe rated it, Lauren. It's on 2 different sites. Wow. Gonna get some rest after I hear your rant on the main event. That's fine. That train again. Rusev is overrated. I agree with that. Rusev sucks on the promos, and he isn't a great wrestler. Styles carried them because look at the rest of his matches. They are subpar. So I like Rusev. I think he's underrated though, but that's your opinion. That's fine. The Code's losing signal again. We should have saved the Iron Man match for SummerSlam between Rollins and Ziggler. Definitely. Lauren says, sweet dreams. Love you. See you tomorrow. Love you too, Lauren. Thanks for joining live. It's sweet dreams as well from TN Couponer. But yeah, I didn't want to check out, guys. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. I'm getting ready to go to bed. So again, D for Raw tonight. What grade would you give Raw? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to click my like and subscribe more content to my channel. Follow me on Twitter at TomateEverybody3. I'll get my NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4 and SummerSlam birthday match cards uploaded also overnight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for my SmackDown live reviews. So until then, guys, I am checking out. Have a good rest of your night. Peace, everybody. Sweet dreams.